Woo, 5-0, baby. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about today's game as you had the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Arizona Cardinals 20-17 to improve to 5-0 on the season ahead of next week big showdown with the 4-1 Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football in Philly. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Ooh, excuse me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you are Madden player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Wow, man. By all means, it wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty. Like I told y'all in my preview video, I was a little nervous about this game, but I felt like the Eagles would win like a game by like a field goal or a few points or something like that. And that's how it played out, man. Look, we jumped on them early, jumped on them 14-0. And even at that point, I felt like Arizona would make some type of run. Their quarterback is too talented of a player, and that place, at least for us, is too hostile of a place to play. Though we had a lot of, man, look, we got a great fan base, man. Though we had a lot of Eagles fans over there, it's still in Arizona, yo. So, and that space has been has been a house of horrors for us. So for us to go out there, and still get the victory, man, it's big time, yo. Real big time. They came back. They end up, making it 14-10 at the half. We made it 17-10. They tied it up. Then, like this coaching staff has done so far this year, they've adjusted. Arizona gave us a little bit of trouble with some exotic blitz packages. We struggled to pick it up a little bit. And, we said, all right, let's settle down. They tied the game up. They crowd going crazy. We in the fourth quarter. And we controlled the clock. We ran the ball, all ate up over 7 minutes of game time. Ran the ball with Miles Sanders, with Jalen Hurts and Kenneth Gainwell. Wish we'd have converted the third down, but shout out to Cameron Dicker, yo. With Jake Elliott out with an injury, he hit both his extra points and he hit his field goal. He hit his chip shot field goal. And that was a big difference in this game. And then Arizona getting the ball, they driving, they got no timeouts, they driving. And Kyler Murray, man, gotta have a better sense of field awareness. Made a nice run, slid, but when you slide is wherever your slides start and not where it ends. So he was a yard short, and then he spiked the ball on 3rd and 1 to make it 4th and 1. And obviously at that moment, no coach in their right mind is gonna, take a chance and not get overtime to try to, convert at that moment. So they kicked excuse me, they end up kicking like a 46-yard field goal when clearly if time management would have been better, they'd have been a little close and probably had a chance to win the game. But and the kicker shanked it, man. He pushed it, I think it was wide right or whatever. And we hang on for the 20-17 win. Jalen Hurts was okay. He wasn't great, but he wasn't bad. Made a nice throw, made a couple of real nice throws. But he managed the game again this week. Just like last week, he managed the game. Excuse me, the first 3 weeks against the Lions, the Vikings, and the Commanders, he was out there in superstar mode, like making play after play after play, really solidifying himself as an MVP candidate. But the last 2 weeks, whenever it calls for us to just be smart and play ball control and run the football, he's been a great game manager the last 2 weeks. And it's good to have that type of quarterback that, if we in a position where we need you to be a Superman and carry this team, you capable of doing it, or we need you to just stay out the way and not screw this thing up, you capable of doing that as well. And Jalen Hurts had another solid game. The offensive line, Dickerson was out for a while. Kelsey was out. Malata didn't play in this game. Kelsey and Dickerson ended up coming back, but the whole line, they got two up a little bit on the blitzes, but when it was time for us to line up and run the football and bleed some clock, they did a good job of knocking people off the ball, yo. Dallas Goddard was sensational this game, especially in the game when you going up against your predecessor in Zach Ertz. Dallas Goddard was really good in this football game, man. Just a really talented tight end that I think is just going to continue to get better and better if he stays healthy. Receiver core. AJ Brown was quiet this game, probably his most quiet game in the Eagles uniform. Devontae Smith had a lot of catches this game, had a nice game, though he had one real big drop that probably ended up costing us points. But Smitty was real nice this game. Defensively, Hassan Reddick ended up getting a sack in this game against his former team, the team that drafted him. In the defense, though, Kyler Murray got at us a little bit. Chauncey Gardner Johnson gets an interception early in the game. It didn't turn into no points or nothing, but it was good to see him make a play out there. And for the most part, excuse me. For the most part, I felt like we played well defensively. Hollywood Brown started eating our lunch a little bit on these little crossing routes. Made a great play to get in the end zone. Benjamin made a nice run, but overall, I felt like we played well defensively, considering the type of quarterback we was going up against. It looked like Kazir White was in a spy on Kyler Murray the majority of the game. He didn't really hurt us with his feet like that, which was something that I highlighted in the preview video, is that we got to limit his feet because he will have the propensity to throw you one or two, and he did throw one up to Chauncey Gardner Johnson. But the defense played well, man. Defense played really well. If you told me before the game we would hold this Arizona Cardinals offense in that building to 17 points, I'd sign up for it each and every time, man. So really nice performance defensively. And like we said, man, 5-0, only undefeated team so far left in the league. Look, it's no secret, man. What's going down next Sunday? Dallas Cowboys Sunday Night Football at the Link. I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting. It's obviously for the clear cut winner of first place team in the NFC East right now. Just so excited, man. It's Hate Dallas week. I can't wait to get to this matchup, yo. And for Arizona, man, shout out to Zach Ertz, man. Let me give a shout out to Zach. Zach Ertz looked pretty good out there. Zach Ertz looked like he could, he obviously he doesn't have the mobility, and the speed and the elusiveness he had with us. Clearly, he's lost a step as far as speed wise, but he's still very crafty and he's still got really good hands, man. Kyler Murray, like I said, is very talented, but that's a bonehead decision sliding early before the first down. That probably cost them the game. Defensively, Vance Joseph and that defense, they played really well, man. They really gave us a hard time, and Marquise Hollywood Brown did a good job. Whenever they get DeAndre Hopkins back and you pair him, though AJ Brown is getting older, you pair him with AJ Brown, Hollywood Brown, Rondell Moore, and James Conner and all them with Kyler Murray. You're talking about the potential to have a really explosive offense. So Arizona obviously still got everything, that they're seeking for in front of them. But good win by the Eagles, man. 5-0. Can't wait to play the Cowboys next week. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.